People. It is the mental. I'm here. Uh, just got a few things to say. Spirit's been hitting me lately. Just talking about knowledge and manifesting. Listen, now is the time for us to get right, to learn. Whether you're learning from the inner spirit in you or reading books and letting that spirit of truth in you teach you further, fill in the gaps. It's what needs to happen. All right. So I got a little something for y'all. Another mental maestro creation from me. Cosmic awareness we'll be getting into in a minute. But let's hit it. Let me find the right one.
1990. What? A lot of people be talking about their God body, but they ain't done no science. They don't know no math. If you don't know you a multi-dimensional being,
I call this one
check it. You ain't going nowhere.
God science. Just like we have physical science, we also have spiritual science. Two are different things. One covers the physical realm. The next one covers the spiritual realm, stuff that you can't see. There's a science to it. Yes, that's what they don't want you to know. Because that essence and that science is in you. Peep the song. Watch. This is what I'm talking about.
But they ain't done no science. They don't know no math. If you don't know you a multi-dimensional being, you ain't going nowhere. Check it. You ain't going nowhere. Why you wanna be hard if your knowledge is fraud? Do your science and manifest, God. The truth will go far when you know who you are. Do your science and manifest, God. It all starts in the mental, I shine in the maestro, my roars, universal energies that I flow. Giving off wisdom, the static bars, electromagnetic, unpolarized in both sides, so women and men can vibe. With massive frequencies inside, just lay back and take a ride. Your thoughts I control with scientific theories that hold your attention. Plus I'm empathetic, just to mention a few of my mind's intention. Blessed for Allah for quenching my thirst for knowledge. It was his way to make sure it would stay. In sacred name I pray, glory you, hey, but hey. Now what I say, Egyptian, Nubian, Asiatic, it's free. Exist in spirit mentality, shared by all humanity. Be more than flesh is my destiny. Serving in many galaxies with the infinite light. Cleanse into your hold the sight. Most can't handle the hype, being only down for what's right. I give my flesh for flight so humans can pass by all night. Why you wanna be hard if your knowledge is fraud? Do your science and manifest, God. The truth will go far when you know who you are. Do your science and manifest, God. Why you wanna be hard if your knowledge is fraud? Do your science and manifest, God. Do your science and manifest, God. Do your science and manifest, God. Now use your vision for a deeper incision. Feel the power of the metal's collision, cause and vision. Leave your good thoughts for living and light fulfilling. The empty space your conscience willing to do Jehovah's healing. A covenant made fulfilling. Give it top billing. The ascension, the growth in your level, a comprehension, light and dark unused brain. Flowing the essence you obtain, reflect on the source that contains the life-giving rain. Seven-layered universe remains, float on the vast ocean plain. Course spinning opposing direct for strain, just to obtain the necessary heat of knowledge of premortal deep. No sleep, deities keep creations at their feet. Universes give galactic life, solars and stars come in sight. Planets and daughters organized with a lighter foe, so realize we're panic for God's eternal eye, descended from pyramids from out the sky. Time for a light body to fly, telling death bye-bye. Why you wanna be hard if your knowledge is flawed? Everlasting. Science and manifest, God. The truth will go far when you know who you are.
Resurrection, reprogramming, all the same.
Why you wanna be hard? Reprogramming you to go to a new level of understanding. Science and manifest, think you can do that? You understand the codes of light, the powers of the brain, the chakra. Science and manifest, God. You don't know what I'm talking about. In a world of spatial darkness, the fallen light code gives this death and decay. You'll find no say. The atomic code stolen away. Transport earth to the body of clay. Committed justice we pay. For sins done day to day. The procession of the equinox is the cosmic time clock. Tells when your conscious can hop up to a higher notch. To watch universes form, conscious entities born. Universal love is the norm. The ends of light is worn. At a higher vibration, there's no limitations you're facing. The Father in a visitation, receiving orders for creation. Traveling to the central sun, the mouth of God, the kingdom, where your spiritual half is from. Past or test and become. Purifying the grand union. Birth back into Allah, the one. The reason use love over hate is to demonstrate. You dine off Lucifer's plate. Darkness I eliminate. With bright thought forms who create the Adam Cadman state. Why you wanna be hard if your knowledge is fraud? Do your science and manifest, God. The truth will go
The truth will go
far
far when you know who you are.
Do your science and manifest, God. Why you wanna be hard if your knowledge is fraud? Do your science and manifest, God. The truth will go far when you know who you are. Do your science and manifest, God. Do your science and manifest, God. Do your science and manifest, God. The atom cadmium, the four light bodies wrapped around this physical body or this electromagnetic body as you know it. With these light bodies wrapped around us, we can travel into different conscious time cells, dimensions, and other levels of creativity. But first, we must rise our limited minds out of the animalistic tendencies and into the infinite mind using the gifts of the spirit. And then you'll understand why we have infinite abilities to know, to do, and to be. Now do your science and manifest. Manifest, God. Manifest.
Oh, science necessary. Even in my songs, I put the spirit. I got a whole album, nothing but spiritualized lyrics, hot fire. All right, I put it in books. I put it in poetry. All right, this spirit thing is everything. This is where we're heading. So you got to be able to do your science, and then you'll manifest what you need to manifest. That's what cosmic awareness is all about. Get it. Get it. Pew, pew, pew. That upgrade. Trying to upgrade so you can get to what I'm talking about. A lot of people don't understand about the chakras, the 7 chakras in you, the major chakras, I should say, and how they represent your astral body or your astral projection. You know, the pineal gland, the pituitary gland, and the hippocampus gland, when functioning at optimum power, it takes you into the spiritual realm where you can go into the spiritual realm. But unfortunately, a lot of it is clouded in calcium, calcified, not working like it should, only working into the physical because everything follows your thought. So what you think you are, you are. If you're just a human, then you're just a human. I mean, you want to be right now, you can be a tree if you want to. From what I'm hearing, you can just say if you're a woman or a man, and crazy. I would have never thought these times could ever even get here because I knew it was coming. We seen it. We was experienced to it. Even back then, I was told, oh yeah, shit's about to get crazy. And I wouldn't imagine, nah, I can't get no crazier than what it is. Yeah, it can. Yeah, it can. But that's okay. That's okay. For us that want to know, I give you knowing. For those that want to believe, I ain't got nothing for you. I mean, go to the preacher is what I'm going to tell you. Go to religion because this is fresh fruit, spiritual gifts being poured. That's what I'm pouring out of this book. Spiritual gifts so that you can get right. It's a spiritual journey within you. And that's why knowing is so important and being conscious is so important. And understanding what love is, loving yourself enough not to let anyone else do something to you that you wouldn't do to yourself. But then you have to turn away from what looks good, feels good, tastes good, sounds good, smells good. You have to exchange the physical garment, this physical body, for a body of light. Literally, is what you're doing. And it can be done. That's the Christ energy. That's what Jesus was talking about. Or should I say Yeshua, if a person ever existed. But that's that energy. We all are the Christ energy. That's why the same person that wrote the Bible, King James, he also wrote the book of Demonology. Same book. 2 different books. I mean, same author. Same person commissioned it. However we can control the people. And there's nothing wrong with being religious. I don't get it twisted. It's just that when you don't understand your own religion, that's bad. I mean, but it is what it is. Because if you're putting your future and your life into something that you don't even know about, that you believe, because you can't know something and believe something at the same time. It's impossible. So I'm in the realm of knowing. I want to bring you to the realm of knowing through your own process and your own science. Everyone's trying to get to the truth. Well, some of us are trying to get to the truth. Others are trying to get to how much money they can make, how many women they can get, how many cars they can have. What the Trump is in office. Oh, Obama's gone. Oh my God, da da da. None of that means nothing. All that is a distraction. Everything out here is a distraction so that you don't focus on you, your inner thoughts, your inner being, that God or goddess within you. For us that have a soul that talks to us. I just learned recently, everyone doesn't have a voice of truth in them that talks to them. I thought the voice of truth or the spirit of truth was in everyone. It is not. You got to have the right body to have the right connection. Got to have enough melanin to have the connection to the soul to decalcify the pineal gland. And once it's decalcified, now you got to work it out. Just like you work out the physical body to make it strong, meditating, breath control, restraint breathing, okay? Knowing about the colors of the rainbow. Those same 7 colors of the rainbow are the same 7 colors of the chakras. Each chakra comes with a word of power. The word of power just activates the chakra's energy in you. Each chakra goes with an organ. So you can focus on the organ, the color, and the word of power, and you put that together, which is the Trinity, which they talk about the Trinity and so many different things, but not the white ray. The Trinity is really you organizing the energy in you. So if you can put the color to the chakra, the word of power to the chakra, and the organ that it goes with, that's the Trinity. Now you're breaking physical laws into the spiritual. That's what they don't want you to do, because you get the essence and the energy, and it frees you from the physical clutches. That's what cosmic awareness is all about. I mean, this is what I'm trying to tell. I want you to be the best you. Did you know that most people are walking around at 55% of their potential energy that they could be walking around with? Moving fast, walking, concentrating, knowing what they got to do. Everything is planned out. The whole day is planned out when you wake up in your morning. You see it. This is the clarity I'm talking about. But it has to do with conscious elevation. It has to do with listening to yourself. It has to do with activating that Trinity in you. It goes many ways. It's the pituitary gland, the hippocampus, and the pituitary and the pineal gland. Those are your 3 wise men. You activate them for spiritual experience, but you activate the cerebral cortex, which is the big brain, the midbrain, which is in the back of the neck, and the spine, which is your reptile brain. That's for physical interaction. Everything is balanced. As above, so below. Everything is balanced. All right. So what we have to do is somehow we have to get to this balance. We have to control what? Our emotions. Why? Because the emotions is what takes us out of here. But that's okay. All right. I mean, once you have to develop, right now we're in the realm of either you're going to get it or you're not. Either on the spiritual plane or you're not. And I let the dead lie with the dead. Real talk. Because it ain't no use to talking to them, because they're never going to hear you. Never. All right. So I'm looking through my book here. I'm going to page right here where the serpent and my brother Marlon draws so precisely. All of his stuff is so nice. I have these type of drawings all through my book by the pitching by Marlon T. Boga. My partner in crime. And this is page 14 of the book, Cosmic Awareness. And it states, the snake, the talking reptile in the garden, symbolizes the spiritual fall of the archangels from the realm of grace, high spiritual realms of light essence, into a denser, chaotic physical realm. As written in John 8:44, ye are of your father the devil, and thus your father and the lust of your father ye do. He is a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaks a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. These fallen angels are spiteful, revengeful, seeking revenge on humanity across all ages, across all time. Okay, this is the problem when we get to these entities in the spiritual realm that are supposed to be taking care of us. All right. This is the higher knowledge that you can get. It's in the book of knowledge, Keys of Enoch. It's in the Urantia book. It's in the Metu Neter. All right. You got to go out. You got to get the book of Barnabas. You got to get the what was it? The of John, the Gospels of John. All these different scriptures start breaking the tablets of sin. Okay, all this stuff that gets broken down to you. The emerald tablets. I'm just giving you scholarship. All right. Dark light consciousness. All right. All these different things break down into what we're got right now. And how much knowledge you can know so you'll be prepared for anything that goes on. What else do you got? You got another great book, the Traditional Chinese Medicine. They got another book called the Spirit Book. In the Spirit Book, it actually answers questions that mortals have. Just why is this and why? And it breaks it down in a spiritual language so you can understand. Because a lot of stuff that in the spirit, why you can't walk with the spirit is because you can't see what the spirit sees. You still looking through these physical eyes, not your third eye, the one that sees it all. All right. What are the book of the 5%er? Excellent. Breaking it down, breaking the science down. All right. So let's keep going. Okay. These fallen angels are spiteful, vengeful, seeking revenge on humanity across all ages and time zones. They become Satans or devils we refer to today. In spiritual and mental realms, time is accelerated and moves faster than our own physical world, rendering it imperceptible to our human senses. These realms are perceived through the mind's third eye, pineal gland activated, spiritual eye, through which focus, concentration, or meditation, we get a glimpse of future scenarios. It's like seeing what will happen in the future, where events in the spiritual realms slowly filter down to the mental and then the physical realm. Each scene is played out repeatedly until it manifests in the lower realms, such as Earth. This process is called true faith, the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Faith is deeply personal, a unique combination with the Creator. Spirituality is a deep connection with yourself, the God in you that is elevating your physical, upgrading your eyes, upgrading your smell, upgrading your taste, upgrading what you hear, updating what you eat. Everything gets upgraded. Concernment, everything gets through these eyes now. Because once you put on the glasses, you see shit differently. And the problem is once they go on, you can't take them off. There is no off. Once you know, you can't go back to not knowing. That's impossible. You can't go back to believing. Can't happen. All right. Cosmic Awareness, my book, I say my book, but it's really not mine. The Spirit helped me. Well, the Spirit wrote the book. It just wrote it through me. So let me cut all that out. Cosmic Awareness must embrace the truth, which in turn must embrace reality. This reality transcends conventional thought, which can be difficult for those who are trapped in the flesh to comprehend. Because when you only go by what looks good, feels good, tastes good, sounds good, smells good, you're missing the whole invisible world that's out here. This is what's going on. Right now, we're trapped in different conscious time zones. Some people are still stuck in the 90s, others the 2000s. Some people in the 60s, their mind hasn't progressed. They may be older, but they haven't matured mentally. And if you can't mature mentally, what are we talking about? There is no maturity. All right. So, okay. So when one is focused solely on material gains, their mental and spiritual capacities become limited, centered on self. As written in John 3, chapter 6, John 3, verse 6. That which is born flesh is flesh, and that which is born spirit is spirit. My true goal is to assure that everyone makes a fair choice whether to align themselves with the wicked or with the righteous. We view the universe in three different ways. Key. The Father's universe represents the galaxies and solar systems encompassing all of life within a greater universe, down to the Earth-like planets. The Father's universe explains how the mansion worlds, the constellations, are connected to the divine creators, as mentioned in Job 9:9. Which maketh Arcturus, Orion, Pleiades, and the chambers of the south. The creator brings new universes into being through his cosmic pyramids of light. These same cosmic pyramids of light are spaceships. These same cosmic pyramids of light are in our blood. They're crystalline patterns that allows the flow of conscious elevation and awareness to flow through the blood, because your consciousness is in your blood. It's not in your brain. It's that living essence that we breathe in, consciousness. Because if you stop breathing and you don't have no air, you become what? Unconscious. But your brain's still working, heart's still beating, but you become unconscious. So it's letting you know how important the air is and what the air is as far as what they're trying to say and what consciousness says it is. All right, let me keep going. Then there's the sun's universe, which represents the intelligent aspect of life, the Adamic species. So you have a species of the human or human being that is part of the natural plan of the Father's universe, that these physical creations are being born into these massive universes and galaxies and solar systems. And these physical creations are in the image of the Father. So if we're in the image of the Father here on earth, we're in the image of the Father in Pleiades, we're in the image of the Father in Orion, we're in the image of the Father in the Big Dip. All those spots, I have the image of the Father. Then you have fallen images that don't have the Adamic face, that don't have the, see this stuff, I'm telling you, we going deep. You have many different creations in the house of many mansions, but let me keep going. The sun's universe explains how the biological codes of the Adamic image evolves into a form determined by the Father. This image is shaped by the paradise suns and no lesser forces of light. You have a large Father's universe, the middle sun's universe, which can perceive both the large universe, stars, galaxies, and the small, and offering a middle perspective, because the small would be your atoms, your blood cells, things of that nature. The spirit universe is the inner workings of the human body at a biological level, the micro level, encompassing body fluids, blood, tissues, muscles, tendons, bloods, bones, cellular organizations down to atoms. The spiritual universe explains how the spiritual gifts of the Holy Spirit will bestow upon the Adamic image so that spiritual man, meaning the next evolution in our journey, which we should have had instead of keep recycling down here under the firmament, spiritual man. Okay, so that spiritual man can work directly with the whole light beings. These angelic messengers will prepare the righteous of the earth for the council of the light, capital L light, which will establish at the time of the new heavens and the new earth, as described where? In Revelations 21:1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, and the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. What does that mean? That does not mean that we're gonna become a moth and go into our, not a caterpillar, I'm sorry, go into the caterpillar stage. We go into the cocoon, right? And we gonna come out as a caterpillar again, back in the earthly station doing what we did before. No, we're gonna be a butterfly. That means something totally new. We're moving off one phase of existence into the next. We're moving off the phase of entropy, of death and destruction and sin, and that phase into the next phase of love and light. No more death. but it ain't no heaven. It's still working within the heavens. You have the different orders within the galactic universe, just like Star Trek, just like Star Wars. So they got the galactic. They took the scriptures from these Egyptian scriptures, these sacred scriptures, and just puked them out, shitted them out, and made them something that they can sell. That's why in every future, there's always sin. There's always guns, someone trying to fight for something in Star Wars, Star Trek, other species trying to invade and take and steal. They can't even see a universe that's peaceful. They can't even see a universe that helps each other out. One planet to the next, helping a lower planet out instead of invading, coming in and being nice and putting them on game. That's what the universe runs off of: love, radiation. Galaxies run off of love, radiation. Okay? This solar system that we're in right now runs off love, radiation. Now, can hate exist? Absolutely. But that don't mean it's the power. It is not. It's the weakness. So, let me keep going. For last one, the Earth is like a ship with its rudder cut off, drifting around the sun on the outer edge of the galaxy, oblivious to other worlds that have learned to evolve beyond the lip of space. Our Earth is just one small part of a countless systems of living intelligence, all under the concern of the Holy Trinity and the Lords of Light. Capital L Lords, capital L Light. That means conscious light, that energy that lights the light bulb in us when we get an idea. All right? On certain levels of creative intelligence, we are simply an experimental growth on one of many lower levels of the Father's great plan of creation. And that's what niggas need to get privy to, this great plan of creation. But you must be learned. You must read. You must move past the realm of belief into the realm of knowing. It is mandatory. All right? I just had that. Big up once again, Cosmic Awareness. Everything you need, if you want to know, is in this book. And what's not in this book, I lead you to other books. So don't ever think there's all the knowledge is in one anything. One book only opens your eyes and mind and exercises your pineal gland to get to the next book, then the next book. And you get to a point where you ain't even got to read books, because now you and your spirit is one, and you can ask your spirit information. It fills in the gaps that the books can't tell you. That's that spirit of truth. All right. Just want to say, for all my peoples, peace, love. We're moving into this next stage of consciousness, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, I can't emphasize it enough. Be one with yourself. Listen to yourself. All right. It's not about wigs, hair, a hairdo, cars, gold, jewels. None of that shit matters. None of it. And if that's what you're chasing, you're going to follow it down the rabbit hole, unfortunately, to your own demise. Nothing will ever get right. All right. Just because someone has money doesn't mean they're happy. Don't get it twisted. Everything is on the inside. Truth, love, happiness, loyalty, all that. And the more you get it, the more better you become, and it goes and spreads through you to others around you. So once again, thank you. Subscribe, share it. Spirituality and Natural Living on Facebook. Overstanding Darkness on Facebook. Overstanding Darkness on YouTube. I got a little, TikTok, but I haven't even really messed with it much. I'm going to get on it, though. Just want to say once again, everything you need is in you. You don't need anything outside of you. Go within, deep within. That's why they say when a person hits rock bottom, they have nothing but themselves. And what do? Themselves, them, him, or I and myself build back up again to be strong. So there's nothing wrong with falling down. You just got to get back up. Don't stay down. Peace, love to my brother Jazzy, my people, Miss Desi, I haven't talked to her in a while, but Miss Visa, all y'all, peace, love, happiness.